Mr. Diddy.
Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Now grab your glass for that water. Get your container of that water. Lift that container of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Now move your body and drink some water. Now move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Oh, they try to cheat me. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Well, anyway, take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. Or should I say, breathe, drink, eat, move. That's the 4 pillars, family. Practice it. Come on. But hey, take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Drink, drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Family, I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you once again. Excuse me, man. So, I'm looking at my sites. I'm trying to get stuff together as usual. But let me tell you what's going on. Family, all this whole, everything is a hustle. So, I had to upgrade my text message service from the silver level to the gold level. And it gives me more messages because I went over 1,000 some odd. It was 1,700 texts. I went over by 1,700 texts. I ended up paying an extra $26 for those extra texts. But So now I have a lot more texts that I could do because I'm on the gold level. It's a little bit more that I could do. I've been flirting with the idea of moving, and then the Simba family in Columbus needed to be able to have access to it too, so that they can single out who to text. Because with this system, I can single out text. But anyway, I just sent out the text for the show, and what I noticed was that on this one text that I sent out, it counted as 2. It didn't show me that before I sent it out because I would have shortened the text message link, but it counted as 2. So that knocked off a whole bunch of my texts. So it's like everybody out here hustling. Welcome to America. Welcome to America. What more can we say? I know there's a lot of news out there. We're gonna get to some of it. I didn't get a chance to update anything that I am currently following. If you look up on the screen right now, I've been working on that piece right there that's up on the screen right now. I'm gonna be on the show. I'm gonna be on the Philip Matthews show, Philippe Shock Matthews show tonight. It's called the PM show with Elder Cabernet, pre-recorded, but I'm gonna be live in the box. Believe that. So I'm gonna be up in there. If there's any questions or any comments, I'm gonna be up in there helping with the discussion. You have anything that you want to know, let me know. Also, as a sponsor of the show, hit us up at G&J. My fault. Free G&J e-course. I'm also having problems with my new site. 1 minute ago it was all the rage. Now I'm pissed off because I don't see my chat over there. So I'm going to have to check out what's going on with my chat bots. I got to go on and look at that today. The newsletter is finally out. Did I text out the newsletter? I don't think so. So I'm going to look and see if I text out the newsletter. I text out the newsletter. I texted out. You know what I'm saying? So the newsletter is out. All those that checked it out, I want to thank you. To explain, because some people get right on there and they'll see the flip book and be like, that's too small. You can enlarge the flip book, or you could download the PDF, because the link that I sent takes you straight to my blog. So if you read the captions up front, there's a link that will take you so that you can look directly at a PDF that is normal size, and you'll be able to read it. And if you want to, you can download it or even print it. The only thing I ask the family to do is to share. Okay. Also, I'm gonna post up this link for the show tonight. It will be popping off at 9 p.m. Yeah, man. Philippe hooked me up on that picture, man. He made that picture look alive, man. And then in the background oh man, dude, I'm like, wow. So I'm just like, actually the chat is open now. So when you pre-post the show on YouTube, the chat is open. Let me just type something up on here. Oh man, can't wait. Oh, they wouldn't let me type it up. What kind of madness is this? This is madness. I guess this is Sparta, huh? Come on now. Come on, YouTube. Stop playing. Can't wait for the show to start. Boom. Posted it up. Let's see if it pops up. All right. So we got that. Great Kuumba to you as well, Brother Kwame. Great Kuumba to all of y'all. I'm gonna post up the link so that the family out there in the chat, you know what I'm saying, y'all be able to tune in tonight Also, I'm gonna need to put that on Spreaker site as well. Now my chat is not showing up on. I mean, this is getting ridiculous sometimes. You know, I'm trying, family, and I'm trying to stay patient. I'm trying to stay in the game, but everything is going up in cost, and the needs are expanding the more that I do, and it's like, you know, I mean, to keep up with the technology, my computer's slow as hell, and but hey, we do what we can, right? We do what we can. We do what we must. You know, battles take time, cost money. So let's go and get to this toast. I want to post up. All right. Well, they saying okay. They saying okay. We live on Facebook. We live on Periscope. We live on YouTube. And I understand my sound is still crappy on YouTube, as Sister Navita would say. Your sound is crappy. Man, so, hey, that's why you got to have a team, because they let you know. I just wish we knew how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it. So I need somebody out there who has some experience, a little bit more experience with YouTube than I do, or maybe a lot more experience, that can help us fix our sound through our Streamlabs on YouTube. Also, you can go to the G&J Media.live page, GNJmedia.live, and you can donate with my fault tip. You could tip us, you know what I'm saying, so that we can continue doing some of the work that we're doing. Help finance the mall, help with the camping trips, help with some of the bills to do this shit. Help get a up-to-date computer so I could just be, you know, rapid. You know, we ain't got to worry about the sound coming in and out. Y'all be hearing how the sound be breaking up? I'm like, goddamn, this is digital music. What happened? You know what I'm saying? I understand if I was using a record or an 8-track tape, but shit, we doing digital. What's going on? You know? But so I gotta update the stream for some reason. And okay, there it go. So let me post this up in here right now. Why I can. Boom. Y'all go and check out the YouTube piece. I want to see y'all 9 o'clock. 9 p.m. Come on out. We're going to chop it up. I'm going to chop it up. Okay, cool. Sister Navita is there. And this is what's crazy, Sister Navita. I'm just now seeing your message. Your message is not popping up. For some reason, my chat is not functioning correctly. I don't know what's up with that. I really don't. I might need to pin that comment. But good morning to you. I hope you are recovering well. Great Kuumba to you, my sister. All right, so now let's get on with this toast. Then we'll open up the lines. Oh. Got that big old bottle. Look at that there. Ooh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kwame, I'll be getting romantic with my ambrosia, man. I do it. Yes, I do. All right. So, first off, family, I want to welcome you into the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. That's right. Anime is in the house. Good morning, Anime. See you chipper today. Okay, all right. This is the Heart of a Simple production. And of course, you know this is the Daily Toast. Okay, so I see you on point two. Where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. I know it's my business, but Kwame, I thought I needed to share it with you because you brought it up. I like my family being informed about some of my actions, just in case they come back to try to bite me in the ass one day. Well, he told us that already. He has a romantic relationship with his ambrosia. All right, but anyway, just joking. But anyway, there was something else that I need to tell y'all. Oh, there will be no warrior training today. There's a lot going on over at the school, and I'm like, I didn't know. I'm like, okay. So we're not gonna have the warrior training this week. We got the camping trip next week, September 20th. Yep, September 20th is rapidly approaching. And then after that, we got, our spirit crowd is excited about the camping trip. And then the following week, I think we will be having the mall. So we're going to have to go and get these malls postings up real quick. Oh, I've been so busy getting ready for this. I'm excited about this interview and moving into September that a lot of stuff has slipped off of me. So I apologize. I was even late with the newsletter. So, that's how life is here. Gye-Nyame. It's real life at Gye-Nyame Journey all day, every day. All day, every day is real life at Gye-Nyame Journey. All right, family. So we raise our glass up. We toast. Raise our glass up to toast the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass and we salute that creator and we say Ashe. Brother Kwame say, look at all meanings of romance and you'll understand my double entendre. Oh my God. There you go. That's that Black Yoda, man. Now I gotta, he using double entendres. How you say it? Damn, the word is slipping my mind. Alright, but anyway, so we toast the creator. From there we move on to our honor ancestors. And we lift up our ancestors' names. Let's hit it. Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robin, Texana, Davis, Herman Brown, Sr., Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Chris, Pendergast, Eileen, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva, Brown, Margaret, Ellis, Wash, Ellis, Cecil, Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown, II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pimenel, No More X, Pet Mott, Rob Malik Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ageni, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley, and the Luster Brothers, Miss Eda Brooke Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Rich Trigg, Frank Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lewis Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelly D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sell, Well, Levita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thorne, Pearl G. Thorne, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thorne, Patricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keach Larice, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jerome Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Major Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Surgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Dale Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Lubester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amitette Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Ellen Ohio, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second meaning Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Denny Monares, Gina Roop Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Nigella Perez, Elder Basiji Filani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Wallace, DePretis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scannell, Barry Wilson Haley, Elmer Hodge, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ed Catney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Neilon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christine Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First. Y'all take a bath last night? Sasha, y'all take a bath last night?
I think so.
Either you took a bath or you didn't.
I think he did.
Did y'all brush your teeth this morning? No. Go brush your teeth. Gina! Brush your teeth. Real life here, Gye-Nyame Journey. Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth, Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amita Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Joan Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Eric Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Ewan and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry, Tubman Kate, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Roy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Vivian Stevenson. What's up?
I have to wait till you done.
Girl, I got a whole long list. What's up? Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore. I asked your sister, did y'all take a bath last night?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I think so. They said we did.
Look, go take a bath. One of y'all take a bath. Albert Moore, Miss Vanetta, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Arlington Houston.
I did take a bath last night.
Arlington Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard. Remember, we got here late because we went over your grandma's house. Real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. It's real life.
Well, you were sleeping on the couch.
Okay, I fell asleep on the couch. What that got to do with anything?
We went to go take a bath.
Oh, y'all took a bath?
Yeah.
You just told me you didn't take a bath.
Well, it was last night. I forgot. I had a nice sleep.
Tim Butler,
I had a nice sleep too. When I keep checking.
Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Parkey, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr. We might be going somewhere, so I want y'all to get yourself together.
Don't you got your warrior thing?
Huh? No.
You got your warrior thing?
No, I don't have the warrior thing today. Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Alice,
Callahan.
Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watts, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekel Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarin Cooper, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Evans McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We have Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shank Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Westina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundum, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Nisa Gore, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid Hassan, Transition, also known as Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flint, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilly, Angeline Gatt, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruth Elaine Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Monger III, Tomorrow Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Deshandra, Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al Lauti, Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James, Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan, Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, Dr. Karini Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Tilar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. What?
Where's the temperature going to be?
The temperature starts next Nia.
No, like Deer Creek or something again?
It's gonna be the one up there by Bubby's old house. Alright? Alright. You straight? Is that cool? That meets your approval? Okay, cool. It'll be next week. Alright, cool. I'm glad you're excited. My girls like going out to the woods. I mean, it's a beautiful experience. He said, look at the meaning of romance and you'll understand my double entendre. Alright. So, we lift up our glass, we salute those ancestors, and we say Ashe. That's us. We dealt with what would be called the past. Now we move into the present moment. Family, I want to give a round of applause for all of the family that was born on Kuumba. All the Kuumba babies, stand up. You deserve it, man. Oh my goodness. All right, so family, today we want to open up. We want to lock that. Man, I'm having mind slips. Reticular formation, right? We want to get our reticular formation, and we want to get focused on the concept of Kuumba. We are hunting Kuumba. We're looking for tracks. We're looking for signs of Kuumba being active. And we want to get out and we want to hunt them down, right? We want to find it in action so that we can always know that we have, all I'm trying to say is that we need to be able to find our principles, seek out, find our principles every day, right? Every day, that's what we have to do. Cleveland, come on here. Creativity, for those that don't know the language, Kuumba means creativity. We are on the modic principle today of order. The color is orange, as you can see by the shirt. Cause and effect is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwame. Female name is Ama. You gonna finish those eggs, man.
They done in the steamer?
It should be done. I mean, come on, Cleve. You just trying to play the game, dog. Cleve got his computer back. Think he about to slip back off into his stuff, family. All right, so we raise our glass for the present moment, keeping our pact with our ancestors, and living our promise to the next generation. And we say Ashe. From there, speaking of the next generation, we want to toast our children, our children's children, our children's children, on to infinity. And we say Ashe. We will do the work. We must do the work. Right? So we raise up the glass, we salute, and we say Ashe. From there, we toast all of our relations, and we say With that, I say from all of our relations, if you need help opening it, can you open it? You got to crack the eggs, though. You know you got to crack. You put them in the bottle, yeah? No. Okay. You might want to do that first. And be careful. All right. We lift up our glass to all of our relations. And from there, we move to the selfish toast, family. What is it? What is it that you need in this moment to move towards the greater you? We toast and we say Ashe. Last but not least, family, I toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, the most uplifting, the most inspiring individual in the room. And you know who that is. That's you. I toast you. I lift my glass to you and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. And as we say, K-N. All right. Woo! Hot damn. I don't know what happened. This got sweeter. Oh, my God. Maybe it's the cork. Shit. All right, so family, lines are open. If y'all want to have a conversation, we can. If not, me and Cleve got some projects that we could work on. Well, actually, Cleve, I need some of them greens, man. I know it got to be some ripe tomatoes out there, man. You've been holding out on me. How the cabbage doing? No cabbage yet? You know? I'm like, yo, you know, I'm talking like I got a big backyard. I just ain't take my old butt back there to check myself. But I try to leave it so that Cleve could go on in and get his mastery on, you know what I'm saying? Because if he don't know how to do nothing else, he will be able to set up a little piece of land and grow some greens. You know what I'm saying? So let's go to the Gye-Nyame. Now, one of the things I'm having a problem with in the group is that we get brothers and sisters that are international. And they be posting up. Now, if you see something on the page or the group that don't belong, by all means, feel free to say something. You understand what I'm saying? Because like in the group, not on the page, in the group, we be having people coming on with these lotteries. You know, and I have to be chasing these motherfuckers down. I know I can't be the only one seeing that. And I know I can't be the only. I got one on there today that they had, I think it's French. It had to be translated from French. And I'm just going to be the third person that I got to go and chase up off of this site, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. So now, just a little housekeeping, family. This is our thing. Cat in. This is our thing, right? Not my thing. It's our thing. So we, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep up the presentation. We can't, you know what I'm saying? You come in here and try to sell your cheap, you know, your little cheap lottery. I mean, I think he said something about a magic machine that prints out magic lottery tickets or some shit like that. So I'm going to chase him out. But I got other people that are in charge of the group that could have been the, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo. I mean, so, you know, because like I said, I spend a lot of time on the page. Because my issue is making sure I get out all of the news that I possibly can. Right? I try to share articles and stuff like that. And then on top of that, I'm able to pull those articles and do a little more in-depth private talk with the family over the through the newsletter, right? Because I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Because the whole piece is what media is supposed to do. Media is supposed to bring you information, bring you hints and secrets from the world, or at least help form how you see the world, or give you an idea of what's coming, right? And we don't have a lot of that. We got a lot of spectacular bullshit going on out here. You know what I'm saying? We're concerned. I mean, it's so much shit that we're concerned about that requires absolutely no concern. It won't affect your life either way if some of this stuff you just get up and walk away from, family. You know what I'm saying? When there's other things that we need to be focused on that we don't. We don't. Family, it's some real stuff going on out here that we have to really start preparing for. The ADOS conference is coming, and check this out. from what I understand, ADOS conference is coming. We only got one presidential hopeful that's gonna come and have a conversation with us. You know what I'm saying? It's like our struggle as a people is not acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of people, just a bunch of dissatisfied people. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. And then I got part of my family, you know what I'm saying, honestly believing. Listen, family, The Secret was a great book. The video was good. But it's a goddamn video. It's a movie. Life don't work like that. We got to get our head to the work. We can't just think. We ain't going to think our way into freedom. Let me tell you how civilization works. And you can see it basically on the street. What white supremacy has done is they have legalized the tools that they need. Or let's put it this way. They legalize or make illegal all of the stuff that they do. And they make it unattainable for you. Like, for example, you can't develop some shit like they used to because it's illegal. A lot of shit that you need to actually create and build civilization is basically illegal. You know what I'm saying? Or unattainable by groups that don't have massive amounts of money. Let's be clear about it. America, you know, they ain't come over and negotiate on this shit. They ain't follow no rules of law to build this shit. And that has been the rule of civilization. We did it in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? We did it in Egypt. You know, you got some shit I want. I'm going to try to talk you up out of it. You tell me you got a certain price for it. I don't meet the price. We got beef. Either I win and take your shit, or you maintain your shit and then come and try to take my shit. That's been the basic model of civilization. Why did Alexander the Macedonian march up from out of Greece all over the world? Why did he do it? Because he could. He wanted to see what's out there, and he wanted to conquer what was out there. He wanted to take other people's stuff. How did England do it? Because they could. They wanted to go take other people's stuff. What was World War II about? A white dude that wanted to take other people's stuff. Civilization, especially how we have known it for possibly the last 2,000 years, is about taking other people's shit. I need your resources so that my homeland can run a little bit better. But we don't understand that. We don't understand that. We're sitting in the heart of the beast, not receiving any of the benefits. None. We allow other people to overshadow us, and it's I guess it's cool. Hey, Cliff, you ain't putting the eggshells down the sink, are you?
I'm watching the ones that broke, the small pieces out. Is that okay?
Yeah, the small pieces, not the whole eggshell. I don't think that's good for the dishwasher. If you did, you can pour some of that ambrosia down there. That'll help. Now you're like, what? Well, it's vinegar. It will turn to vinegar, and it's a live enzyme, so it'll help clean out some of that stuff down there. You know, you'd be kind of surprised what you could use vinegar and other things for. I'm talking about the odor ambrosia. Not you. Mm-mm. You ain't going in no sink. You going in my belly. So we got to understand that. And we got to understand, like, for example, even with the mall, I tried to get this out last time. Even with the mall, family, I want y'all to understand. When the mall get to a certain level, we're going to have to be able to defend it because other people will try to come in and take over. Will try to come in and co-opt. Or try to come in and partner in ways where the community does not benefit, but their specific crew. We got to be aware of this type of shit. This shit has been going on, and it has always been going on.
I'm putting more in there.
Okay. How many is that?
That's like 10.
So how many did you put in the steamer this morning?
11.
Good God Almighty. Go
one.
fill that up. I'll go over and buy some more eggs. So what I got Clay working on right now is I'm making some ambrosia eggs. I just, But anyway, y'all ain't that talkative this morning. I don't see nothing popping off in the chat. And I can go and rant on for hours. But I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to our timeline on Gye-Nyame Journey. Oh, how can I forget? Family, y'all know that tonight, whoa, right? I'm going to be on the Philip Matthew show with Elder Cabernet, as well as Brother Phil. And we, So we are going to be live. What's happening this afternoon or this evening? Well, I don't have no plans right now, other than I gotta fix this site. I got some other stuff I need to do. I got a couple more e-courses I need to be working on, and at least trying, and start writing on some of these articles, because articles coming up due again, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, so I'm gonna be on there, and it will be starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will be in the box. I hope to see my family come out and support, right? Because Brother Philip, he got a nice following. I would love to see my family come out on YouTube and support. I'm just saying. That would be so beautiful. Your interview with Brother Philip. Yep. Oh, Eagle, what happening? It's happening. It is going down tonight. Of course, we did it already. It's pre-recorded. So, but, he know how to launch this stuff. So, all the information is on there. I will be sending out a link for the family over the Black Signal today. So, you go and get it and click it, go right to it. You know what I'm saying? But you click it early. At least, send me a shout out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? When you go there, because it's gonna be chat is gonna be open, so you go and check it out. Introducing Brother Hatim Gye-Nyame with Reverend Shock and Brother Kaba Hiawatha Kamene. Man, that's hot. ADOS Columbus has a Facebook page. I shared that up on our up on the page. We have the secret of raw honey, and why true raw honey does not ever go bad. You know what I'm saying? And I have a video up here talking about it, and this is one of the reasons why I really wanted to do something with raw honey like this ambrosia, because when you start reading about or listening to and finding out about the true power of honey, raw honey, and then especially honey from where you are, right? See, because like I said, in the bees go around, they collect the pollen, and they usually collect the pollen in a certain area. This is why, far as that ambrosia, I use the honey from local farmers within this Ohio area, within like an hour radius of here. I love using that honey. Why? Because my drinkers will have less effects if they have the allergies will hit them. It won't be as hard. You know what I'm saying? Because the bees go out and they collect this shit. So it's like you be microdosing yourself and getting your immune system ready for this stuff. Right? Honey helps heal. It kills bacteria. It forms its own form of peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, that kills bacteria. I mean, viruses and other junk. It's incredible when you just start hearing about it. And honey never goes bad. Did y'all hear what I said? Real honey never goes bad. And it says that with honey is so hungry for water that if a bacteria or a germ was to get in it, it would suck all the water out of the bacteria and any other type of microorganism to the point that it would die. You understand what I'm saying? This is why nothing can grow in it, because if it drops down into honey is going to suck the water up. It's going to suck the life substance, the water up out of it. That's cold blooded. I'm listening to this shit like, damn. I know some of y'all like, what about the botulism, Brother Hatem? Well, botulism travel in spores that's already dried out. This is why the honey can't necessarily destroy the botulism. But our immune system can. But a baby's immune system, especially if the baby is not breastfed, you know what I'm saying? Because they say don't give raw honey or any type of honey to your baby, you know what I'm saying, until after a year old, right? But my babies came up on honey. I'm just saying. They were breastfed, so their immune system was their mama's immune system. So I'm just saying, if you ain't breastfeeding, don't give your baby no honey. I'm just saying. All right, shouts out to Elder Margarita. See, she was watching the show. Watch why African Americans left the South in droves and what's bringing them back. So I got a little thing from Vox, which is a real good news site. Go and check that out. Talking about the Great Migration and how a lot of people are going back to the South and some of the possibilities. Let's see. Oh, shouts out to my Aunt Georgia. Shouts out to Sister Cynthia. Posting up on that Gye-Nyame journey. I could dig it. Thank you very much. All right, so here we go. 9 facts that make you think differently about wealth for a man who interviewed over 200 millionaires. And I put up at the top, according to this article, you may be broke because you don't save, you don't invest, and lastly, you're not working hard enough. And understand the strategy of this shit. This is some real pimp shit that we involved with, family. A pimp always finds a way to turn every situation on a hoe. Listen out here, all of you hoes out here, listen. Because the system is playing a pimp hoe game. And many of us, because we're caught up in it, we don't have that pimp mentality to see what the pimp's game. You always got to make the hoe feel like she ain't doing enough. You ain't doing enough. When a motherfucker saying that to you, right? But they're benefiting from your suffering, they're pimping you. That's pimping. I need you to look out for me more than I look out for me. That's pimping. So we'll jump past the fact that throughout the history of this the entire history of this country has been about oppressing you, oppressing your ancestors, using their free labor, limiting their ability to truly compete, restricting them from resources. We're going to jump past all that shit now. And now in your lifetime, I'm going to tell you that you're not investing, you're not saving enough, and you're not working hard enough. Family, I'm here to tell you that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Now, we all know we got some of those lazy cousins. Just saying. But that's not the majority of us. Don't care what nobody say. And you can't allow people to point and say, especially when it's happening to you. Some of y'all, I know y'all stories. And you look at your life, and you be like, you ain't working hard enough, you already know that's bullshit. Oh, you didn't go to college, and you already know that's bullshit. Oh, you not investing. Huh. You're not saving. For real? This is what you're supposed to take away and walk away with and be like, that's why. Ho, not working hard enough. Not getting enough Johns. Not working hard enough. See, we are actually living. They have pimped the system so well that most of us are sharecroppers and don't even realize it. Let me say that again. Most of us are sharecroppers and don't even realize it. Sharecroppers used to get just enough to survive. Look at some of our lives. Brother Kwame say, isn't bacteria what makes food items go bad? Hence, honey would not be able to go bad. Exactly. Actually, it doesn't make them go bad. It allows them to age. You know, I'm a fermenter, so I like what some of y'all call bad food. I know that sounds crazy. Pickle is a bad food, supposedly, right? Love me some goddamn pickles. Pickle beets. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. I love fermented food. I'm just saying. That's just me. You know? But yeah, Kwame. And so, family, you know, like I said, as Gye-Nyame, we try to cover a lot of bases. We cover the health shit. We try to do the health shit we want. We wake you up with the water song. We try to talk to you about getting your own, you know what I'm saying, your health drink, whether you got a certain tea that you use or whether you got your own drink that you mix, whether you blend stuff down. We're saying, listen, we got to be healthy. We got to be healthy for our people. Not just our people presently, but our people in the future and our people in the past. So part of, you know, like I said, I'm thinking about putting together e-course, a free e-course on the whole how and why libation. Even though I cover it in the current e-course that I have, I just want to do one where I'm focusing specifically on libations and the power of pulling the energy from your ancestors into this present moment, right? The necessity of being able to do that, because other people are doing it, although they don't do it quite like us. They are doing it. So when we go to battle, we're going as an individual. When they go to battle, they are not only coming at us as a collective group of individuals that's present in the moment, they're coming at us with historical power as well. Remember, family, in Gye-Nyame, when we talk about spirituality, we ain't talking about nothing deep. We're talking about relationships. What is your relationship with your past? What is your relationship with the past members of your family? That's a relationship. We monitor and maintain a relationship daily here with our ancestors. I got a whole list that y'all been sending in over the last 3 to 4 years. Whole list. Trying to establish and build better relationships with our ancestors so that they can be a little bit more active and interceding with some of the stuff that's going on with us. That's what ancestors are supposed to do. You don't think the white supremacist ancestors is out here working? For real? For real? Go and watch the movie Alexander. See what motivated his ass to go out to the world. I think it was ancestral power. Right? Really. Just saying. I'm just saying. Some of us are we're so symbol illiterate that they could throw the fact that they could throw something directly in our face that showed the importance of the ancestors. Do you know they got a whole course on ancestors that all of us go through? It's called history. Come on now. What the fuck? That's what it is. So I asked the question, outside of February, where is our ancestor study class? I'm just saying. And they get so good at it, they start snatching your ancestors and calling them theirs. Hannibal, Hannibal pretty much belonged to them now. Except for those in the know. They could throw a movie right now with Hannibal. Hell, it wouldn't even surprise me if they threw a movie. They probably get away with doing a movie with a white-haired Tubman. A lot of y'all wouldn't even give a shit. Wouldn't even notice. Nobody come out and say, hair was kind of light. Yeah, she was kind of light. But that was a good-ass movie. That was a great movie. All right, come on, fam. So yeah, you ain't working hard enough, nigga. That's basically what they saying. Pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. They use some of our own rhetoric back against us, right? Because there is stuff that we can be doing, but there's still some shit that is old that we should never allow them to forget, never allow them to get comfortable with. Right? Y'all gonna have to break the bank. Y'all got to redistribute some of this wealth that our ancestors helped this country establish. Right? Everybody got to say ouch in this motherfucker. Because if I'm correct, what is it? We call the United States, are we not? We're united, right? We're united in everything but this goddamn suffering that ADOS is going through. Give me a break. Y'all can miss me with all that shit. I'm also posted up, defend your culture and send an invoice. This was a TED Talk by a dude in Papua New Guinea where he talks about the importance of his culture and some of the steps that he did to make sure that his culture was recognized, all the way up to a point to where when they took a blanket from him, he sent them an invoice for $10,000. He sent the invoice. You culturally robbed me, so since you ain't gonna give it back and you use it as a work of art, let me send you an invoice. We need to start sending some goddamn invoices. I also posted up something on here about truth about Spartans. We need to be very clear. The propaganda behind the Spartans is what you know. The real Spartan piece, a lot of us do not understand. The society that America has tried to develop and is trying to build, a lot of that shit is modeled on these dirty, filthy motherfuckers called the Spartans. Yeah, I like the Spartan movie too, but let's call a spade a spade. I'm just saying. Alright, so nobody called in. This brother Hot Tim, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm gonna feed me and my kids gonna eat. And we're gonna find something else to do, and I gotta do some work so I can get ready and be up here on this show about 8 o'clock. I'm be trolling, you know what I'm saying? So watch what you say. I'm be on that show like, the fuck? He said, unbelievable. But alright, this brother I tell him I'm out. Peace.